Griffin, can I just ask you one thing? Is it an international flight without a Mackey's?
No.
And specifically this one at Sydney Airport, where they use those, like, they drop down, the people make it up there and then they drop down on this hanger on like an automated system. It's really good. I got a McChicken. We are en route to London, Heathrow, stopping at Singapore. So we're getting ready for a 24-hour journey. And we can't wait. We did the first leg. We're now in Singapore, Changi Airport. Classic. Griffin's loving it. He hasn't been to this airport before.
No, I've never been here. It's fantastic.
We're getting our flight in like half an hour. Coming to you live from the Singapore Changi Airport floor because my back is so I need my back to be straightened out. We had an okay flight. It was just uncomfortable. We're about to get on the connector for another 14 hours. You know you're in London when the coffees make no sense and are double the price of what they are in Australia. It's meant to be a regular cappuccino, that's meant to be a regular flat white. I don't understand, but anyway, we're in London, we're waiting for our train to Leeds. Rick is gonna try prawn cocktail crisps for the first time ever, and I wanna get your reaction. Go ahead.
We will short some belongings with you.
I don't know what they taste like.
Do you like it or not?
They're not bad.
Not bad.
Thank you for travelling with LNER.
They're no salt vinegar.
Okay, try Quavo.
These are good. With the extra, it's fantastic.
My mum came to pick us up. Griff's in the front so he can see. This is the stray I've been telling you about, Griff.
Yeah.
What's the stray?
Well, Mum will explain it.
Well, the stray is 200 acres and it's sort of it's highly protected. So it's been.
You can't, if you take a centimetre off, you have to put a centimetre on.
And it's a very unusual stretch of open common land right in the middle of, basically about it bounds the centre of town, which is very extremely unusual when you think about it. This is prime real estate, but it cannot ever be built on. So it's locked in, and it's you can't actually. It's just grass. This is the school I went to. This is St Aidan's. Mum's address is Slingsby Walk, but that's a walk. You can't actually drive on it. So her house is a battle axe block, which means it's got a driveway coming onto this road, which is St Winifred's Avenue. So it's very confusing if you ever jump in a taxi and say you want to.
Yeah, if you're ever a bit drunk,
it's like
people get confused.
Actually, yeah. So you've got to explain that. No, I want to go down St Winifred's Road, and it's a third lamp post on the left coming from Oatlands Drive. Then they find where you go. Harrogate is it's a dormer town. It's like a commuting town for Leeds and Bradford, which are big cities, both within 15, 20 miles, 17 miles from here. So my dad worked in Leeds, but the people that can afford to don't live in Leeds. They live in a nice town like Harrogate, which is very close by.
Yeah.
So this is, about battle axe block music. The front. This is the back of the house, and the front of the house faces onto the track.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're here. What do you think?
Woo! Get excited, Griff!
Do you love it?
And also, did you get
Yeah, I do.
excited?
It's very cute.
What, in a crazy turn of events, the sun has completely gone within the last, oh no, here it is. Oh, now it's too hot. Now it's too hot. Anyway, we're out just showing Griff the stray.
fall off and they've been pollinated and they turn into conkers, which at the moment you'll see them, they're just little tiny, round, spiky things. These are little baby conkers that grow eventually into things that big. So basically, this is the 1571, and this, when I was a kid, this was all boarded up because before that, people used to actually come here to take the waters. So there were several spots through Harrogate where you would come to take the waters, and this is really what Slinky Walk. This was discovered by William Caesar.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's today? Saturday. It's 6:30 or 20 to 7. We're just walking away from Granny and Grandad's. I got up about 4:45, and Griff got up about 5:30, which I think is pretty good for jet lag. We went to sleep at 9 p.m.
Well,
so
I would have kept sleeping. It was you that woke me up.
yeah, but I'm excited. So yeah, yesterday after we went for a walk around the Stray, Patrick and Sarah and the boys came over, and then we had dinner and basically just went to bed. But this morning I'm taking Griff to go and see Crimple Valley Viaduct. It's actually a really nice day. And after that, we're going to Bolton Abbey and to Arnie June's 80th, which will be loose. We've made it to Crimple Valley Viaduct. Absolutely stunning. Love this view so much. And we came from just up there in the woods, so once you come out of there, it just opens up onto this huge view. What do you think, Griff? Do you love it?
It's pretty impressive.
He loves it. Have you ever seen me so enthusiastic about anything?
Not really.
Yeah, normally I'm quite deadpan, but something about Yorkshire gets me. Walked all the way down to the viaduct. Griff's very impressed. And then this is the view back, which I just love. I think the view back is almost better than the viaduct, isn't it? Stop it! So we made it to Bolton Abbey, but over here you can see the post box has a knitted hat on it. And when I was in Australia, I looked at the Royal Mail Instagram and I saw people were knitting hats for the post boxes, and I was obsessed with it because I thought it was so cute. And now I've seen one in real life. We're at Bolton Abbey. Mum and Granny are just sitting down reading the paper, and we're gonna go and have a look. Griffin's never seen an abbey before, and I hope he likes it. We got a 99. How about it was not 99? Here we are, up at the Abbey. How's the ice cream? It's nice, isn't it? Isn't it beautiful? Okay, we've finished exploring the Abbey in all its glory, and now we're going to take Griffin on the famous stepping stones.
World famous?
See if he falls in.
Please don't fall in.
No, they're not world famous, they're family famous, like Barker famous. So far so good, but there's a hold up. There's a hold up. I can't go this far. It's too far for me. I'm gonna have to go back. That was somewhat of a fail because I got too scared halfway through because the gaps were too big. So then I got up to
So you jumped
that
that first
point.
one.
I jumped the first one, and then I got to this one and I said I couldn't do it. So then
The
Griff had to
reason
go.
is because I couldn't be standing there.
Yeah,
to catch you.
Griff couldn't catch me. So Griff had to go all the way over. So as I was saying, I couldn't get across, so Griff had to come all the way back and then get me from the other side. It was really embarrassing. I don't know why I did that. Okay. This is the first time Griff's eating Yorkshire ham, which I think is the best ham in the world.
It's very good.
It's good ham, right?
Very good ham.
And in a second we're gonna have Griff try A Yorkshire tart. You just bite into it. This is
sultanas.
those are currants.
Currants.
This is giving me dad vibes, where there's no descriptor.
It's not. Yeah, it's not a strong flavour. It's just very kind of supple flavour. Well, there should be some nutmeg in there. There should be maybe some cinnamon, but maybe
Cinnamon, nutmeg.
Yeah.
Clearly some currants. I don't know if
Yeah.
you can see those.
He's going back in. He's going back in for more. Good morning. I didn't vlog the rest of the day. We went to Auntie June's 80th. It was really fun. And then we just got home at about 8 o'clock and we went straight to bed pretty much because we were still so jet lagged. But today, look, you can see Mum out there. Look at her taking the recycling out. But today we've made a bit of a plan and we're going to go into Harrogate for the first time. So we're going to walk through the Valley Gardens, go have a cream tea at Betty's, do some shopping, and then this arvo we're going to Knaresborough. So I'm just getting ready now, and Mum's going to take us into town and give us a bit of a grand tour. And tomorrow morning we're off to Wales. So today is more of just a Harrogate day, and Griff's going to have his first pint at an English pub, which he's very excited about. We've made it to the Valley Gardens. Mum has been giving us the tour and we're just walking through it now. So at the end of the Valley Gardens you're like in town, aren't you?
That's right, yes, it's a nice way of getting
It's a nice way of getting in.
Yeah, and you're in the you're at bottom Harrogate, which is where the sulphur well that's there.
Yeah, so we're going to do that before we go to Betty's. Yeah.
Actually, I've got a good book of the history of Valley Gardens because it's just a really thin book, but how it was developed. So this was actually all just muddy pasture because there were so many springs here. It was just like a cow pasture. So this section was bought fairly early on, but then they bought the top section and then the bottom section separately and actually created this. And they originally actually so this is in the height of summer. This is all planted with dahlias, and this is the famous dahlia walk. So dahlias are the ones with the really big sort of like almost round star-like heads.
Yeah, yeah.
They're about this high, and you have all the colours, pinks and blues and purples and yellows. Incredible display. People kind of queue to walk along here. Look at the dahlias, it's pretty cute. But the Valley Gardens were originally developed as just a walking track from the town where the station was to walk up to the well, the original well where you could take the waters, because it was a spa town where people came here. So people back then had consumption and diphtheria and
TB.
and so you'd come here and you'd take a cure.
Is it a working cure? Or is it a placebo?
It was a sign that you were wealthy enough and you had the time to spend having some fresh air and some water. I don't know whether it was helpful or not. So you can see these are all the wellheads all around. There's another one there and there. This has got the highest number of mineral springs per hectare anywhere in the world or something. It's pretty. Now here we are.
Oh yeah.
So this is this dates back
Bogfields.
It's called Bogsfield because they bog 1778, and then they extended up here. So and we're here now. And then that was another extension. When you go in, they used to have the water and you could sample it. They now don't encourage you to drink it. But
I've drank it before.
yeah. It tastes like sulphur. So you just put it a bit, don't just smell it, Or just you can wet your lips with it, it's not going to kill you.
What do you think? Do you feel cured? What did you think it was gonna be?
Not that sulphury.
So yeah,
So it tastes like a boiled egg.
yeah. So people would come literally and have that 3 times a day, and that was part of their cure. And then they'd immerse themselves. They had hot mud treatment, which was hot sulphur infused mud, and you basically immerse your body in it to get the full effect.
So what do you reckon?
I thought it was going to be a tinge of sulphur, not like just sulphur.
Pure egg.
It's just a pure egg.
The cream tea has arrived, and Griff, are you gonna try the clotted cream? Can I get a live reaction?
Do I put the cottage cream in the jam?
That's what I do, because the clotted cream has like a butter texture.
Oh my.
Right? That's cream. Oh, no jam?
I'm just trying the cream first. That's cream.
Unbelievable, right?
Why did they have that in Australia?
I don't know, they just don't have it. The best. The best.
Wow.
We have made it to Knaresborough. Mum just paid for the parking and we're waiting for her to come up, but we've just parked down low and we're gonna walk up to the top, look out at the view, then go down to the World's End and have a pint and explore Knaresborough.
I'm keen on a bloody pint.
You're keen on a pint?
Oh no, I just want a pint at an old pub, like.
We made it to the top of Knaresborough. We climbed the stairs. And now I'll go over here and look at the view. Oh wow. I'm in the stocks. Are they called stocks?
Yep.
Are you gonna let me out?
Oh no.
How is it?
It's fantastic. Why?
You like it?
Yeah.
Maybe a bit busy for you.
Yeah, it might be.
It's alright.
You probably even cleared this one. It's big.
You don't like it, do you?
Yeah.
They're both the same to me.
No, you'd be very
No.
noble.
Heard it here first.
What do you think of the temperature of it? It's not very cold.
Oh, look, it's not cold. No. But I was expecting it to be a warm beer, so.
Griff, what are you eating right now? Show the camera.
What's it called? A sandwich fella?
A chip buddy.
Chip buddy, that's the one.
Is that your first chip butty?
No, you've had a chip sandwich before.
I've had chip sandwich.
Sandwich, yeah.
Right.
No, you can tell your folks you've had a chip butty.
Not specifically, like designed like that, no.
Didn't you when I had when it was the Earth?
Oh, it just cleared. Oh, that's right. It was a circle.
Well, there was a circle of Earth and I just put seeds in.
Oh, and this is it.
Yeah.
Bloody amazing. It's amazing. It's fantastic.
This is us popping the champagne. Mum hasn't had a drink in about 9 months.
And she wouldn't be able to have much either.
No, she wouldn't. She was breastfeeding, yeah.
Oh. This is fabulous. Absolutely fabulous.
Good morning. It's Monday, 20th, and it's like 11:15 now. So we actually set off from Harrogate at 6 AM and we drove down and we're on the Welsh border. We're at Ross-on-Wye and we're stopping off at Goodrich Castle to have a look around. The drive took about 4.5 hours. It was quite bad traffic, but we're here now and I'm excited to explore this castle because the surrounding area is just beautiful and lovely day as well. coming up to the castle here. And we just read in the guidebook that this is one of the most well-preserved medieval castles in England. Oh, it's quite big, isn't it? Look at that moat. And then look at that view. This is the entrance to the castle. We just climbed to the top of the keep. Now we're looking out. I'm out of breath because those stairs were very narrow and very high. Stunning view. We made it to Wales and we're in Barry. We're on Barry Island because we're both Gavin and Stacey fans. I'm the bigger fan. And we went to Stacey's house and I took some pictures. I forgot to vlog it, but I took some pictures and it's perfect. It's like 21, 22 degrees. Griff's putting on SPF 50 and we're going to just go out and explore the town. I think maybe have some fish and chips. Go down on the beach. Might paddle on the beach. I'm so excited. It's such a beautiful day. We have made it down to Barry Beach and we're gonna go put our toes in and see if it's swimmable. I'm not gonna lie to anyone. There's not a lot of people in, but there are some. This will give us a taste of just a British ocean. Can't say English anymore, so not England. Live reaction. Oh. That is really tough. Wow. You know what? It's not too bad.
It's not too bad, it's not too good. It's pretty cold.
No good?
It's not for me.
You wouldn't go in?
I wouldn't go in.
You're not feeling your Welsh roots kind of pulling you into the ocean?
Not at all.
Okay. We have ordered fish and chips from this place and we've ordered it. This is very controversial actually because ideally Griffin would have fish and chips in Northern England first before he tries this, because even I haven't tried Welsh fish and chips before, and we've ordered curry sauce, which does scare me, but we need to try it. And look at this view that we have. Absolutely stunning. Okay, the curry sauce chips have arrived. Are you gonna taste one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Oh, I think here's our cod bites.
It's good, isn't it?
We've secured the coins. Now, I like the penny falls. Yeah, I like these are my favorite, the penny falls. Let's see if they fall. Whoa. We had a very successful experience in the amusements. We got 110 tickets. He rounded it up to 150 for us.
Oh, did he?
And we got a keyring. A little Welsh keyring. We've had a really good time in Barry. Highly recommend if anyone wants to come. It was really entertaining. Yeah, a little entertaining couple of hours. And now we're gonna head to Port Talbot and check into our hotel and have a bit of a rest before we go and meet Griff's cousins. Good morning. Today is the 21st of June, Tuesday, and it's actually summer solstice, which means it is the longest day. And we are driving up to Snowdonia. We had the best time last night with Griff's cousins, and we went out for dinner, and the weather was beautiful and sunset, and we have just been so lucky. Like even today, I'll show you. Look at the blue sky. Which, you know, when you're Australian, you really take these things for granted. But I keep telling Griff, this does not happen very often. Anyway, so we're going up. We've been told rather than driving where the Google Maps shows you to drive on like the edge of Wales, it's better to drive up through the middle, like better scenery. So we're gonna do that, and Griff's granny, Eileen, has family in mid Wales, so we might call in and see them if they're around. We'll see. All right, we have been driving for half an hour now, and we're 10 minutes away from our destination, but we stopped off here to get some pictures and have a look at the view because it is just breathtaking. You can hear all the sheepies. Absolutely beautiful.
They're going nuts.
They are going nuts. And look at this one up here. Just resting. So cute. Well, we've done the obligatory, well, we've done the family stop. We stopped in at Griff's nan, Eileen, her family. Stopped in there on our way up to Snowdonia. Now we're continuing our beautiful drive. The view is just amazing.
These little fellas.
Oh my god, the little baby one!
They're just everywhere.
We have made it to Barmouth and we're just driving up. We just wanted to check out the town before we drove up to our Airbnb. Our Airbnb is about a 10-minute drive away. We just wanted to check out the town, and it's honestly, it's hustle and bustle. I thought it was going to be a lot quieter, a lot smaller than this, but there's lots going on. And I'm really excited to come down here for dinner later. I really want to try this old pub that I found online. It's apparently pretty good, so. And I just love hearing the seagulls and seeing everyone out and about. And we caught a glimpse of the water as well, and it looks stunning. I'm gonna get in. I know I've said it on these vlogs a million times, but I'm gonna get in as soon as I get up there. Well, we made it to our tiny cabin. We've been here for like an hour, but we were utilizing the hot tub. How cute is it? We were just in there having some champagne and strawberries, and then it's very messy because we've just dumped everything. But here's our little home for the next 2 nights. And you can see the sea, and I'm about to go down there and swim. Yeah, there's another towel on the bed. I'm about to go down there and swim, and Griff's gonna film it. Griff's not gonna go in, even though he said he would, but he's decided against because now it's too cold. Well, I'm going in. Okay, so our pod, tiny house, is up there, and then you walk down the ramp and then you get to this private beach, which, look, I'm not gonna lie, there is a bit of a wind chill at this moment, at this very moment. Yeah. And it's got the slate, slate is like a typical English beach stone. But it's beautiful though. I'm gonna go in the Welsh Ocean even though no one believes me.
Are you gonna jump in? Is it cold? How cold? Jump in. Just do it.
I did it, and it was really cold, but I did it. Oh, We are off to dinner. It is 6:30. You can see our little house in the background there. We're off to dinner. You can see our car down there. I don't know if it's focused, but it's quite steep, so you have to hold on to here because, I'm not gonna lie, I did slip earlier. Jesus. We are not having a lot of luck. So the last inn was fully booked, but we made a booking for tomorrow, so we'll have dinner there tomorrow night. Then we just tried another place up there, but they don't do food at night. Griff's been distracted by a shop. So we're going on the harbourfront now, but oh, this town is just the most idyllic, sweetest seaside town, obviously apart from Whitby. Good morning. Today is the 22nd, it's a Wednesday, and we're in Snowdonia about to do a walk. It's a circular walk that I can't pronounce, but this is our view. We're about, we're 25 minutes into our, well no, less than that, 15 minutes into our walk. This is the view from behind us. It's quite a like bouldery walk, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's not like a bush
It's not
trail in
smooth.
Australia.
No, it's not. It's like there's a lot of clambering involved, but it's a bit smoother now. So this is where we've just walked over. This is our view. Griffin's gone up ahead. But it is absolutely spectacular. It's gone a little bit more cloudy now, but oh, Griffin's gonna try and antagonize these sheep and make friends. It's not gonna work. They always run away. Oh, they're already running. There's more sheep down there. Oh, hello. Oh my god, these ones are so tame. We've approached our first proper style, old-fashioned style. Oh, made it over. That's the view. Okay, so we've followed the instructions. We're through the gate. We have to go behind the farmhouse. They said there's a bridge here, but maybe they just mean like walk across here. These cuties at the farmhouse. What a nice place to graze. Well, we made it to the infinity pool that I wanted to see, and now we're just heading back down the mountain. You can see how steep it is though. And yeah, then I think we'll head home. It was hard getting up, but it's also hard getting down. We made it back to our accommodation and we're just having a little bit of ravioli. Before we both go for a dip in the ocean. Griff is committed, I'm committed. Well, very sadly today we have to leave our little pod. We're just packing up to go. We woke up quite late. We woke up at 9 and we had to check out at 10. So we had a bit of a rush to make breakfast and clean up and everything, but we are off today to Dent in the Yorkshire Dales. But before that we're going to Harlech Castle, which is a castle only 20 minutes away from here. We've made it to Harlech Castle. It's huge. There's our car park. There's our car, I mean. What? I just want
There's our car.
for scale. We climbed climbed the spiral stairs and we made it to the top. You can see the Welsh flag up there. You can look down and see the castle and the town as well, which is pretty cool. Nice views. We made it to the top again. And this here you can get quite a good view of the front of the castle and a view of the ocean as well. We have made it to Dent. We actually got here, it's almost 6, we got here a couple of hours ago, but it was like a 3.5 hour drive from Snowdonia, from where we were. It was an exciting drive because halfway through I saw like a motorcyclist that had come off his bike into a hedge and I had to call 999 for like the first time in my whole life, but he was fine. He didn't end up needing an ambulance, but a bit exciting. Then we made it to Dent and Mum kindly booked this room for us at the Sun Inn, which is very sweet of her. I'm just making some teas and this is our view, and Dent is just the cutest little village, and you can see over there the Georgian Dragon. That's where we're having our dinner at 7:30. I've already booked it in. The sky is actually cloudy. This is the first time I've seen a cloudy sky since we got here, actually. Oh my god, it's been raining.
Oh really?
There's rain on the car.
Oh.
That is the first time it's rained since we've been in England. And it's been 5 days, 6 days, so. And then tomorrow we'll have like a proper exploration in the Dales. Mum's given us a list of things we need to do, including trying the best vanilla slice in the world. We just had our dinner at the Georgian Dragon. We both had chicken and leek pie and it was so good. I reckon like best meal we've had so far on the trip. And now we're just walking around Dent. The weather has turned a little, but look at these little sheeps are entertaining us. Just trying to communicate with them, and I don't think they're appreciating it. I don't think they like you. Good morning. We've started our day. We had a big breakfast, which I actually feel really sick from. I ate too much.
I ate too much.
It was good.
My sinuses are hurting.
Your sinus
I'm in
hurts.
shambles.
You're in shambles. But now we're going through a drive-through to the Dales. We're taking like a long way home, and we've made it to Ribblehead Viaduct, which it's huge. Okay, we got confused. We were not at the right viaduct. This is Ribblehead Viaduct. I think we might park here and then walk up that track a bit. Alright, we have made it to Settle, and this is where Mum reckons they're the best vanilla slices. So we're gonna have to go. What? This is the place where I have to get the vanilla slices. And that's where we need to go to get the pastries.
Come here.
sacrifice one of the vanilla slices now. Just driven up from Settle. Oh, look at those little sheepies. We've just driven up. If one thing Griff's always going to do, it's try and communicate with the sheep. We've just driven up from Settle and we just thought we'd stop off here to get a few pictures because look how pretty it is. My goodness. We've got some blue sky as well. What a view.